Hi, this is Sally's Book Club. Tune in daily for global literary gems, handpicked just for you. Today, we're exploring the Willpower Instinct, subtitled Stanford's most popular psychology course. Authored by Stanford Professor Kelly McGonigal, who created the life-changing Science of Willpower course. Professor McGonigal helps students break bad habits, build healthy routines, beat procrastination, and boost self-control. Why does self-control deserve our deep reflection? We all face moments of losing control in real life. That dieter craving strawberry cake, that gamer wanting one more round before deadline, that shopper swearing to quit during Black Friday, all need self-control. This mysterious power forms the foundation of career, health, and life itself. Backed by Nenso and psychology, this book reveals self-control's origins and practical enhancement methods. 4 key insights about willpower you'll discover. 1. Mensa shows humans have innate resistance to temptation. 2. Willpower has limits, but we can expand them through training. 3. What pitfalls await during self-control efforts? How to overcome these pitfalls? Finally, confronting desires is the ultimate key to self-control. Now to part 1. Understanding willpower through Nensurk. Self-control is innate. We all have temptation. Resisting instincts. Our strongest force is instinct. Our ancestors' fight-or-flight instinct against predators now makes us crave cream cakes. Just seeing cream cake triggers dopamine release. Dopamine, a 10-neurotransmitter carrying pleasure signals. Blood sugar briefly drops, making the cake irresistibly tempting. This is how we repeatedly lose the diet. BS, cream cake battle. Fortunately, we possess self-control when stress forces us to confront desires. Willpower intervenes, urging cautious consideration. This helps us slow down and restrain impulses when recognizing internal conflicts. Resisting that cake demonstrates impulse control rooted in our evolved prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex, located behind the forehead, governs all self-regulation. Scientists discovered this region through an accidental incident. Phineas Gage, an American man, had his forehead pierced by an iron rod in an accident. Miraculously, he survived, regained full physical functions, and quickly returned to work. But the original Gage was forever changed. The former Gage was described as iron-willed. The rod destroyed his prefrontal cortex and his willpower, leaving him rude and impatient. Neuroscientists reveal our brain's extraordinary plasticity. Willpower can be trained like muscles. Therefore, we can train our brains to enhance self-control. The simplest method. 5-minute daily meditation focusing on breath trains the prefrontal cortex. Studies show 8 weeks of meditation boosts self-awareness and willpower. Conversely, anything causing physical or mental stress weakens self-control's foundation. Thus, stress relief through meditation or exercise preserves willpower. If willpower is innate, isn't inexhaustible, like physical strength, does willpower deplete? The author reveals willpower has limits. Our second key point. At Stanford, students cramming during death week paid dearly for semester-long procrastination. During finals week, students lose control of everything except studying, smoking more, binge-eating fries, even cycling dangerously. They neglect hygiene and routines, unshaven, unchanged clothes. unbrushed teeth as willpower completely vanishes. Willpower isn't limitless. Trying to change too much at once exceeds your capacity. Psychologists find willpower acts like muscles exhausted after marathon use. Without rest after self-control efforts, complete breakdown occurs. Overexerting control drains willpower completely. Fortunately, we can overcome depletion like athletes building endurance. Now let's explore methods to maintain willpower reserves. Research links willpower to brain glucose fluctuations. Sugar water provides quick energy boost for better long-term decisions. This groundbreaking discovery changes everything. Sugar temporarily boosts willpower, but don't celebrate yet. Regular sugar consumption risks outweigh benefits, harms long-term health. Better solution: maintain steady nutrition for sustained energy. Opt for low-glycemic foods, lean meats, nuts, legumes. Willpower can also be strengthened through training. It's like muscle building for the mind. Researchers developed training systems using small daily challenges. Example: set strict deadlines for tasks. Daily practices, exercise, budgeting, quitting sugary drinks all build willpower. Willpower has limits like muscles, but training can unlock extraordinary potential. We generally possess more willpower than we actually use. The best approach is to continually expand willpower limits through exercise. Even with nutrition and exercise, remain vigilant against hidden pitfalls. Now to third key point: overcoming self-control obstacles systematically. First pitfall: moral licensing effect from successful self-control. Studies show even superficial good acts, like saying politically correct phrases, increase subsequent misconduct. Moral licensing enables self-destructive behaviors we'd normally avoid. Examples: Dieter's binge eating after week-long restraint, ex-smokers chain smoking after month-long abstinence. This mindset transforms harmful acts into self-rewards. We think, I've been so good, I deserve this treat. Thus, successful self-control creates new vulnerability. To avoid moral licensing, differentiate moral dilemmas from ordinary choices. Mistake moralizing all self-control decisions. Labeling salad as virtuous and fried chicken as sinful creates moral licensing traps. Food choices are neutral decisions, unrelated to moral worth, like credit card usage. 2 days of salads don't justify sugar binges as rewards. Moral licensing risks exist even without conscious moralizing. Progress has become thoroughly moralized in our era. Achievements bring joy. Most believe progress leads to greater success. But psychologists warn progress easily becomes excuse for complacency. Experiments prove mid-goal progress hinders ultimate success. Dieter's informed of progress ate chocolate immediately, while unaware ones kept eating apples. This explains why real-life progress often regresses. How to combat this? Scientists propose: revoke permissions, remember reasons. Don't dwell on past achievements, this weakens control. Instead ask, what kept you eating salads religiously? What sustained your overtime work without complaints? What fuels your confidence during hectic city commutes? Your non-negotiable reasons are ultimate weapons against temptation. Keep moving forward. Never look back. but dazzling distractions constantly tempt us how to resist. Second pitfall. Brain's reward system sabotages willpower. Neurologists discovered reward centers in rat brains. Electroshocked rats became masochists, compulsively seeking more shocks. Humans with stimulated reward systems prioritized shocks over food. What does this reward system do to us? Why does it drive such obsessive behavior? Dopamine holds the key. Dopamine, the pleasure chemical, hijacks attention through reward activation. Despite its name, this reward system operates deceptively. Beyond dopamine, it gives no real rewards, just empty promises. When the reward system activates, our brain whispers, "Do it again, you'll feel better." These false promises, not actual rewards, create addiction-like patterns. Every night, our gamer knows this addictive feeling. Games, menus, ads constantly stimulate dopamine release, destroying self-control. Like lab rats screaming, "I want." Businesses exploit our dopamine surges. This evolved into neuromarketing science. Waffle scent diffusers make customers buy ice cream cones. Resisting temptations requires understanding dopamine tricks, but we can weaponize it for productivity. Example, reward project, progress with lottery, scratch cards. Work becomes enjoyable when paired with coffee shop visits. Core issue, prioritizing present over future. Due to weak conviction, present-future disconnect destroys willpower. Vague future perceptions hinder self-investment decisions like saving. Studies show people view future selves as strangers when saving money. You save less due to blurred future self-image. Delayed rewards lose appeal, known as temporal discounting in economics. Biologically, temporal discounting occurs because immediate rewards trigger dopamine release, while future rewards don't. This neuromechanism makes long-term planning particularly vulnerable to willpower failure. Solution: implement 10-minute rule. Visualize future rewards to reduce discounting effect. When BIMO overload occurs, this method helps cool down impulsive urges. Another approach: strengthen connection between present and future selves. Higher future self-continuity predicts better present decisions. Building this connection enhances current self-control. Practical methods: write letters to future self. Visualize desired 5-year outcomes. To summarize, third key point: pitfalls. 1. Post-achievement indulgence. 2. Dopamine-driven reward system hijacking. 3. Present-future disconnect undermining control. Identify these traps through rational pre-commitment strategies. When control becomes unbearable, try the final strategy. Fourth key point: confront desires directly by releasing control. Paradoxically, sustainable willpower requires strategic surrender. True self-control isn't constant suppression that triggers paradoxical rebound. Insomniacs paradoxically become more alert when trying to sleep. Dieters rejecting carbs dream of pizza nightly. Forbidden thoughts haunt like ghosts. Depressed patients often mistake intrusive suicidal thoughts as true desires. This ironic rebound demands ironic solution, relinquishing control. Brain scans show expressing suppressed thoughts reduces their activation. Paradoxically, permitting thoughts decreases their recurrence. Emotional suppression backfires, fueling depression and anxiety. Don't think about it. Fails acceptance, empowers control. Acceptance doesn't mean indulgence, crucial distinction. Twofold acceptance. And acknowledge craving existence. 2. Control actions without acting on impulses. Chocolate experiment. Group 1 used traditional restraint. Group 2 employed innovative 4-step method. Step 1. Recognize and name the craving. Step 2. Accept the craving without judgment. Step 3. Observe thoughts as separate from actions. Step 4. Reaffirm commitment to goals. Result: 0% failure in Group 2. BS catastrophic failure in Group 1. Ultimate self-control lies not in avoidance, but in confronting and mastering impulses. Impulses fade regardless of fulfillment. They're transient by nature. Master accepting discomfort without resorting to unhealthy coping mechanisms. True control emerges from inner acceptance paired with external impulse management. Key takeaways from the Willpower Instinct. Self-control originates from brain functions with physiological limits. The author proposes practical strategies for willpower enhancement. 1. Meditation strengthens prefrontal cortex function. 2. Maintain stable energy through proper nutrition. 3. Build willpower through incremental training systems. Practice consistency in minor self-discipline acts. Beware moral licensing, post-success, and environmental temptations. Strengthen future self-connection and confront desires strategically. This concludes our discussion of the Willpower Instinct. Find notes below. See you tomorrow.